People run for many different reasons.
We run to feel good, we run to be healthy. It's kind of a form of catharsis. I think running is a way to run towards something and run away from something all at the same time.
I run to help out a friend and a good cause at the same time. Be with my friends, stay healthy, and just have a good time with it.
Promote health, be with friends, and actually run for a really good cause.
At Project Purple, we are inspired to run together towards something big. We are running to beat pancreatic cancer.
We run for Project Purple!
My name's Dino Varelli. I'm the founder and chair of Project Purple. Project Purple was started back in 2010, and it was really from an inspiration that I had from going through the experience with my dad having pancreatic cancer. My dad was originally diagnosed in late 2008. March 2010, my dad was re-diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. And at the time, my mother and I and my brother had decided to seek a second opinion. And Dr. Seth didn't change the diagnosis, but I was just so inspired by his bedside manner, by his attitude, by his faith, and this inspired me to do something about it. So I was talking to my running friends and I said, I have an idea, which was to form a not-for-profit whose mission would be to help raise awareness. When we received our 501c3 status is really when we came up with some ideas to really, how do we fundraise and how do we make a difference? I brought to the table an idea of running 13 half marathons in 13 months. So we figured the half marathons would be a great way to kind of motivate people who have never run. And for those who maybe have been a casual runner, it'd be an easy transition to kind of transition to the half marathon.
One of the main missions of Project Purple is to raise awareness of pancreatic cancer.
Pancreatic cancer is one of those diseases that unfortunately is really hard to detect. The pancreas itself is in such a place in the body that until a tumor grows and starts to cause compression on other things or other symptoms, most people don't even know they have a tumor or a problem. Right now there's very little screening that can be used to detect it, and it's usually not until the tumor has gotten to a point where it causes a problem that people first find out that they have a tumor.
Pancreatic cancer is the 4th largest killer in the United States. This type of cancer does not discriminate by sex, age, or race. Yet pancreatic cancer is still one of those cancers that is not widely talked about.
So they estimate that in the next year about 50,000 people will be diagnosed with pancreas cancer. Unfortunately, of that 50,000, about 75% will die in the first year. Of the other 25%, the 5-year survival is only about 6%. That will be alive in 5 years after being diagnosed with pancreas cancer.
Mostly what I see are people that are shocked into fighting for their life right off the bat. Pancreatic cancer does not have a good prognosis. Oftentimes people are younger, in their 50s or 60s, and have families, so there's so many issues to deal with, plus the frightening aspect of the disease itself.
So I think the biggest change that can happen to increase the survival for pancreas cancer would be early detection.
Until progress is made, there are few survivors to speak out about this terrible cancer, so we must do it for them. Despite rising diagnosis rates, funding for pancreatic cancer remains limited. Project Purple hopes to change these statistics by battling this awful disease on all fronts, by creating programs which directly support cancer patients and their families, by forming relationships with hospitals to educate the public and the medical community, and by talking to our state and national legislators about this specific type of cancer.
Our goal is to work with many organizations and not just one organization, helping raise awareness and helping fund it for a cure. So what we have done is we've recently worked with 2 organizations, Griffin Hospital, located in Derby, Connecticut, and St. Vincent's Medical Center, located in Bridgeport, Connecticut, which they've received funds to go towards people who are suffering with pancreatic cancer, and also create programs with regards to helping educate not only the general public, but then also the medical field about pancreatic cancer.
There are many pieces to the puzzle of curing pancreatic cancer. Project Purple is proud to be working with many partners towards this goal.
We're thinking of doing bike races, we're thinking of doing pasta dinners, we're thinking of doing anything that will actually gather people and raise awareness and raise money. And what I'm proud about is we're raising money for different institutions, and whether it's Griffin Hospital, whether it's St. Vincent's, Dino's connecting with other hospitals, so it's good to see that we're spreading it all around.
We're reaching out to Washington because we know there's some bills that are in the Senate right now, and just making people aware how deadly a disease this is, and whatever funds we could raise, it's all going to a good cause and helping people, navigate through these hard times.
When I was told about Project Purple from a friend of mine, I was immediately interested in getting involved. I think an organization like Project Purple that promotes research, education, and a strong desire to make a difference in pancreas cancer is a very important organization and something that we need more of to really make a difference to increase the survival and the patient quality of life for people with pancreas cancer.
Each piece of this puzzle is important. The next piece is you. Please join our cause.
If you're a runner looking to help, simply go to our website. You can fill out the Request More Information tab, and that way you can put in your information, all your contact information, and that information will come back to us, and then we'll reach out to you and set up a time to coordinate to talk about how you can get involved in Project Purple. If you're not a runner, we're always looking for volunteers, and actually we do a variety of events throughout the year that don't involve running. So we're always looking for help on committees, for sponsorship opportunities to help us with our fundraising, to help us with the foundation. The one thing that we were really adamant, and I was adamant when we started Project Purple, that as much as the money, if not 100% of the money, would go back towards our cause. There are no admin costs. There's no hard admin costs. No one takes a salary. No one takes a fee for doing anything. So all of it's really volunteer. So if you don't run and you want to volunteer your time and energy, we'd love to have you on. Again, simply go to the Contact Us section on the website, and you can just fill out the form and send it back to us, and then we'll reach out to you.
Once I learned about what pancreatic cancer was and how not curable it is, it really touches you in a way that you want to do something to help.
Dino's cause is he's taking on probably the most worst cancer with the least amount of funding. And for me, that's a good fight, and I think we'll bring it forward and hopefully help more people out.
There is just so much unknown about this cancer, and hopefully, we can play a big part in not only educating people about the cancer, but also that we can hopefully help in finding a cure or finding a screen and finding a test so that people have better options than what my family has.